Hey folks, C-Dub here with episode 25 of This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. And we're going to address this issue because everyone's confused apparently. This Minneapolis shooting with the lady with the Honda Pilot type SUV vehicle, whatever, and the ICE, the agency ICE, particularly the officer involved in the shooting. So just so you know, and I'm not saying this because I'm thinking that I'm better than anybody. It's not where I'm throwing down from. I'm trying to educate and inform because y'all are confused, or some of you are confused. I was a police officer. I was a deputy sheriff in Arizona for 6.5 years. I'm saying that because that means I had to graduate a police academy. I had to know a little bit about the law in order to enforce the law. If you haven't been to law school, you haven't went to a police academy, you haven't done that job and been on the street as a deputy sheriff, police officer, border patrol, ICE, then you don't know what it takes to do that job. You don't know how it feels to be in those shoes. And how could you? But you sure can run your suck on social media on your opinion of the matter, which you know not of. And I'm going to tell you, because when you're sitting at home in your comfy, cozy, safe house in your lazy boy chair, Monday morning quarterbacking something that you never experienced, you're just wrong. And I know it's not popular nowadays to tell people they're wrong, but I'm a dick, so I don't really care. So let's examine the facts of the case. Facts, not your feelings. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't care about your thoughts on the matter. I care about the facts and your logic and common sense and reason based on those facts. It's illegal and it's dangerous to block a roadway. You don't have that right. That's not a right. That's not a peaceful protest. You could sit on the side of the road, on the sidewalk there with a picket sign. You could say all kinds of stuff. She could have sat along the side of the road in her car. That would have been fine. It's not okay to block the roadway. It's illegal and it's dangerous. 2, she was given an order by a law enforcement officer enforcing their job, their legit legal job. Oh, the kitty just showed up. Come on, kitty. And she decided no, she was going to go ahead, turn the wheel, step on the gas, and there's an ICE agent in front of her. We know that a vehicle versus human's going to get hurt and or die. That second right there means deadly force is authorized. That's legit. That's legal. Nobody cares if you like it or not. You weren't in that officer's shoes. You don't know how it feels to have a vehicle bearing down on you by some demented crazy lady, because that's what it takes if you're going to run over someone for no legit reason. In this case, she couldn't just do what was asked or just get out of the roadway. Get out of the car or get the car off the road. Pick one and you win and you live. And here's the thing. All the social justice warriors, all the armchair quarterback, I know everything. All of a sudden I'm a law genius. She had children and whatever. So it sucks for those kids. You know what? She should have chose better. She shouldn't have been there to begin with. Shut her ass at home with those kids if she was a decent mom. Again, that's a fact. That's not my opinion. This didn't involve her at all. We wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for the previous administration allowing 10 million, I don't know how many illegals in our country. Because there's a right way to immigrate to the United States of America and there's a wrong way. Look around the world, people they're getting tired of it. They're getting tired of scams. They're getting tired of tax money. They're getting tired of the population there being pushed aside so that these fucks can come over and get on welfare and all this stuff. That's actually a fact. The Somalians in Minnesota, not trying to pick on them unnecessarily, but 81% of them are still on some sort of welfare program. Obama let them in was it mid-90s? You can't get your shit together from the mid-90s to now and get off of SNAP and all the other... Look that, you don't have to take my word for it. Look that up. And let's point the finger right where it belongs. Politicians allowing it and facilitating it. These shitbags deserve to go to prison right along with everyone that's already in there. And if we don't get to see that, I'm going to be pissed. But on this matter, lady versus ICE, sorry folks, you're wrong. Figure your shit out. Not legal to block roadway. Not legal to involve yourself and get in the middle of a police investigation that you don't know nothing about and you don't have a dog in the race. And 3, you don't get to run over someone for no legit reason at all. That being said, I'm a big fan of jumping out the way. Cars coming at me, I'm getting out of the way because I know human body's fragile. Piece of metal doing 20 mile an hour, that's going to kill your ass. Don't get it twisted, folks. Be smart, live longer. I don't care what side of the political fence you're on. But on this, I am passionate about it. Because like I said, I did that job. And if you didn't, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You got the guts, go down and apply to be a police officer. Or go to law school and learn the law. Until then, you don't know what you're talking about. And I know what you're thinking. Well, people should just do whatever they want. They just free anarchy in the streets. You know what? The same people that want to just be able to do whatever they want, whenever they want, no consequences, no recourse, no accountability, those are the same pussies that are going to call 911 the second things don't go their way. Mark my words, that's a fact. Oh, episode 25, this is why we can't have nice things. I can't believe I have to explain this to you folks, but I hope that helped. You probably got pissed, probably delete me. I don't know. I don't really care. If you like this, though, you can subscribe to my channel. You can be the 31st or more on my YouTube channel. Nothing but love for you. But stay safe. Don't get involved in stuff that ain't your business. Don't get in the middle of law enforcement doing a legit legal job. Nothing that they were doing was illegal. Get that through your heads. Bone skulls. God, C-Dub out. I'm disappointed. Oh.